All right, thanks for joining us today for this quick look at Loki number 7 from the War of the Realms set. He's coming in with the Asgardian, deity, and mystical keywords. Now, this Loki can be played at 50 points, and if you play him at 50, then you can add additional copies of Loki at 10 points. Okay, let's take a look at what he has there in his trait. It is illusions and trickery. During force construction, you may only add the number 7 Loki at 10 points if you also have a number 7 Loki starting at 50 points on your starting force. And that is for all characters with this trait. If you have 2 to 4 Lokis on your force, action total +1. 5 or more Lokis on your force, action total +2. Okay, now that's his trait. Let's take a look at the second part of it first. So that is saying that the numbers it's looking for are the number 7 Lokis that are on your force. So as Lokis get KO'd, that number will go down. So depending on what the game situation is, at any point in time, the number 7 Lokis on your force determines if you're getting +1 action, +2 actions, or no bonus to actions. Okay, now let's take a look at the first part. What he has there is you can play the 50-point Loki, then you can add as many 10-point Lokis as you want. Okay, it's not a 1 10-point Loki per 50-point Loki. It's a 50-point Loki can then add as many 10-point Lokis as you see fit. Okay, that Loki that you add for 10 points will be starting on click number 5, which is the same as click number 1 of your full pointed Loki, which is stealth, 10 attack, 18 defense with super senses, 3 damage with prob. Now the cool thing here is, of course, all kinds of extra prob, going to be hard to hit. 18 super senses gives you a rollout, but the Lokis are mystics. So those 10-point characters, even if they get hit, you're giving up 10 points, but you're giving your opponent 1 penetrating damage. The other cool thing here is the boost to your action total. Sometimes just a couple more actions over your opponent every round make all the difference in the world. Now, if the 50-point Loki does get hit, he moves on to clicks 2, 3, and 4 with sidestep, 11 attack, energy shield deflection, outwit, and 2 damage. The range on these Lokis is 6 range. So I like this figure. I think the 10 points with mystics is great. It just gives you all this extra prob, which of course, as everybody knows, that prob can make a huge difference in a game. 18 defense is nothing to ignore. It's a legitimate damage or defense value, so your opponent will have to get a decent roll to be able to attempt to hit you. Then you have prob and you have super senses roll out on top of that. So hopefully you will see these Lokis on some creative types of teams. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you like playing these types of figures. We've seen a few of them recently where you can have one figure and add some more for low costs. Dr. Fates are seen on some pretty cool builds, and this Loki I think will find his way onto some pretty good builds with those keywords: Asgardian, deity, and mystical. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Check it out. If you dig what we do, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.